Now playing my game in Gameday.
Go get it, Todd.
And what's about? I play the Falcons again. Yay, great! See the Falcons twice in one night. One with the Panthers and one's with the Cowboys. One's with the Browns. Yeah. This is not going to be a fun game. Right now I'm just playing for draft pick.
Oh, man.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance.
Oh my God.
They are ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive.
Sorry, Des.
On third down, Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now let's go! Following the interception, Mayfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And off comes to Chubb. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Mayfield now on second down. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Mayfield. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scrambled to pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Mayfield to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Brooks Reed. Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Landry, the intended target. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, that would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he takes us down deep into Cleveland territory. That one goes for 36 yards. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big game there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for it after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
Smith, his first carry, and he spins through, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Get up! Right!
From the shotgun, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Bonnie Calhoun. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Watch him now, Barney!
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to be. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Damn it.
So after a scoreless first quarter,
Had him wide
finally
open. I
gets
just
some
couldn't get the
points
pass
on
off
the
the time.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. This will be fielded at the 17. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I have no passing game in this game, but I'm winning 14-3 in the third.
First down. Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Zeke's have a nice running game.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll find Aikens there, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Mayfield. And the defense has it covered. It's
Touchdown, Zeke!
It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run.
I don't mind it doing
And I
anything.
think that might be the spot for it.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Just not gonna let the big play happen.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 98 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5
They
picks.
score a touchdown here, and that should probably
It won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something
finish the game really for the most part.
wind or something is funny.
Not by time,
It's
but
never about
I don't think he'll be able to come
That's
back
how
from
they stay
28-3.
into the moment and into the game.
Credit into the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
push the pile. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 1:58 to go in this first half of play.
Go, Todd, go.
More from Cleveland after this.
Let's go.
Nope, I'm not in this game at all.
Hey, South.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
4th quarter, here we go.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Play action, it's Ryan. Forced out to his left, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, that's Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They go play action with Ryan. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Ryan on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. And that is incomplete.
21-point lead, less than 6 minutes to play, Todd.
5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Rex Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. We have hit
Damn, 5
halftime.
interceptions
Still
for me this
2
game.
more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Try to add 3 yards per play.
As you go along with the game, because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get a football.
And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tech McKinley in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one. And it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
At least you will be back on offense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over
What?
the end line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers,
I'm expecting the Buccaneers guy to rage. Just expecting it.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Dumping it off for Johnson. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Green 39.
Mayfield on play action. Finding room inside the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Mayfield now. Incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've
Throw
made it
away
so
from their best
difficult to
CV.
find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the
I only
red
passed
zone
the
and
ball for
safeties have
34
less
yards that
ground
game.
to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
And I
Not much
won
space to get the
27-3.
ball in.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not
All right,
enough
so I'll
space
finish
for
9 and
receivers to
7
work with.
because the Giants are out of town. So I'll get the 4th win there.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson, the intended target, thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Let's go. Gun, gun, gun.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Hey, let's go. Get out. Wait. Hey, my way. Hey, gun. Get out.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I think it's pretty easy to say this is a ginormous 3rd down opportunity here for the defense. And
All right, Todd, I'm getting off. Good luck in your game, man.
Yeah.
What you're saying in the huddle to each other is, All the right things. Read your keys. Do your job. But the biggest one, you don't have to do more. Just do what you can do, and you can make this play.
They'll run it with Coleman. Room here to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Tuesday. On! Space. Let's go!
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Ryan now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Now it's Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up on the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator.
Thought this was sin football, not cheese a ball going for it on your own 2-4-yard line.
Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns. Also,
I'm
2
not
two-point
bitching about it.
So, partner, how do you eat an
If I bitch about it, it just goes on deaf ears.
Eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
But if you do it one bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this. One play at a time. Yes.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack, because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra
You
point
still can
winds
make
up
a comeback.
successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They go to Johnson again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. On the stop that time, Frosty Rucker. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw is Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get this.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now to be interesting to see how they respond as a team. Because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight scratch,